Thanks for coming on this week's podcast. This week we're going to talk about the top two myths when it comes to social media, and really in relative to using it if you're an insurance professional. And the number one thing I kind of see out there, especially in the insurance industry, is you see a lot of agents who have been there from the beginning. They've understood the importance of social media. They've understood the importance of having a good website and a web presence. They're doing great. They're utilizing it in 2018. They're getting results. And then for whatever reason, there's that other, let's say 30 to 40% that has fought it. They've fought it from day one. They aren't realizing how a good web presence can make them more efficient. It can help them really do business the way they want to do business, which means, meeting people, having a personal touch, but incorporating that technology to just obviously get more people to sit in front of. They, for whatever reason, have fought that. And long story short, today I'm going to present kind of two of the top myths that I get and I see out there and just give you a little bit of insight from what I've seen and what I believe. So the first myth, which is a pretty big one, is that, baby boomers do not use Facebook. I'll even target it to people 60 to 65 years old. Completely false. Right now, you can actually go onto Facebook. You can look at their analytics. You can look at the age frame of the people hitting the site and who are daily, visitors to the site. And right now, about 75% of the people 60 to 65 in the United States are on Facebook on a weekly basis. Of that 75%, 50% of them are on a daily basis visiting Facebook. I personally have seen a lot of independent agents, especially in that senior market, selling the Medicare, the annuities, the final expense. They've been using Facebook over the last 2 or 3 years, specifically using the Facebook boosting and advertising feature, which basically allows you to choose people's age range and send advertisements to them. I've seen a lot of people targeting the 64-year-olds, people that are about to turn 65, and they've gotten great results. So definitely a myth. Obviously, we're talking about tens of millions of people in the country in that age range using Facebook. Second myth is that posting once a day is too much, that it annoys people, and that you're going to actually lose followers because you're posting too much. Absolute myth. Couldn't be farther from the truth. Now, this may be the case if you were doing email marketing. If you were emailing somebody once a day, yes, I can imagine that would get annoying. I would imagine that people might report you as a spammer. But with social media, it's a totally different philosophy. It's a totally different way things work. Remember, when you go on Facebook and, when you go as a consumer, if you're coming on Facebook, basically what you're doing is you're scrolling down and you're looking at your feed of posts. So just because one person posts once a day, it doesn't mean you're going to see it as you scroll down your post. Scroll through the posts that you're seeing. It's possible that if somebody has posted at 8 o'clock in the morning and you don't come on till lunchtime, you're not going to see their post. So my point is just because you're posting once a day doesn't mean that everybody who's following your page is seeing that post. To be honest, most people probably aren't. You have to kind of think about what time of day to post, what type of post to come up with. Do you use images? Do you use just text? All those factors come into play with getting as many views as possible. So my point is to think that it's going to be annoying, that people are going to get sick of you and they're going to unfollow your page just because you're posting once a day. I don't agree with that at all. I don't think it could be farther from the truth. If you were posting maybe 5 or 6 times, that would be borderline, too much. But once or twice, definitely not an issue. Again, you want to think about the time of day you're posting. So hopefully this insight was helpful. Best of luck, and we'll talk to everyone next week. Thanks again.